the thing I'll remember most about this case is seeing a young 15-year-old had a full life and someone to go and brutally kill her and left her like she's a piece of wood.
I would like to know what happened to my daughter. I'd like to know what she was doing, why this happened.
We haven't received any action from the Salisbury Police Department, and we feel like that this thing can be solved.
Do you think the police department is doing everything it can?
No, I don't.
What more could it do?
They could try harder to find the murderer.
I had lost.
The whole town thought Reesa Trexler's sister killed her. Decades later, the truth finally came out. An angel on earth, now one in heaven. Reesa Dawn Trexler had a heart of gold. She never met a stranger, and she was always willing to help people. She was born on October 11th, 1968, in Rowan County, North Carolina, to Vicki Oakes. On June 15th, 1984, 15-year-old Reesa lived next door to her grandparents. She went to visit them on 714th North Shaver Street in Salisbury, while her sister Jody stayed home. Reesa didn't realize her grandfather had gone grocery shopping while her grandmother was at a hair appointment. An hour or so later, Jody heard a blood-curdling scream. She ran to her bedroom window and looked across to her grandparents' home to see her grandfather screaming and clenching his fists so hard that his knuckles had turned white. She ran next door into the house and up the stairs and pushed open the bedroom door. The room was completely covered in red. Jody looked down to see a heap covered in a blanket that was heavily saturated in blood. As she looked closer, she could see skin and hair. It was Reesa. She was nude and had been stabbed several times in the upper chest and neck. An autopsy showed the blade of the knife had broken off and was found in her right shoulder. It also showed that she had been raped. In total, there was 18 stab wounds to the girl's upper body. The volume of injuries painted a picture of an attacker stabbing away at the teen in a fit of rage. There was no indication that someone had forced their way into the property, nor had anything of value been taken from the home. Reesa was still wearing her jewelry. Police collected semen, and a single African-American hair was found on her body. 5 eyewitnesses reported seeing a black male running in the area around the time of the crime. Despite all this, no suspect was found. Jody, then 13 years old, became a suspect in her sister's murder and was shunned by the town. She was interrogated by police without the presence of her parents and asked multiple times if she had killed her sister. Eventually, in an attempt to clear her name, Jody appeared on the Dr. Phil show in 2018, where she took and passed a polygraph test. Her appearance on the show renewed interest in the case, and the 35-year-old DNA samples collected from the crime scene were sent off to a lab, and a suspect was soon narrowed down with the aid of genealogy databases. And the murderer was identified. Curtis Edward Blair Sr. was 40 years old at the time of Reesa's murder. He lived in the area and worked for a Frito-Lay facility that was within a few blocks of the Trexler home. He died in California in August 2004 of acute ventricular failure and congestive heart failure. He was exhumed in June of 2019, and the DNA was collected and matched the DNA found at the scene. Reesa's family thought they'd never see this day come, and even though it doesn't bring her back, her family is glad that they finally know who stole Reesa's life, and Jody is happy that her name has finally been cleared.
We would like to say that Jody has been completely exonerated in this case, and the suspect has no connection to the Trexler or the Monroe family.
I think we can walk down the street and look at people and everything a lot differently now. That makes a big difference.